Hi, Kare Possick here, and I have Jeff Ackerman with me, and we wanted to talk about the most important product on the planet today. And Jeff, can you give us a little bit of history and background and why this is different and special and the best thing anybody can be doing for their health?
Absolutely. So we work with a research team that was actually put together in the 70s by some of the wealthiest people on the planet. And their mission was to build a better fort in the body in a natural way because they knew the number one killers are viruses, pathogens, chemical exposure to the body. So they basically took this top leaders of scientists, they put them in the best medical schools, not as students, but to learn everything that there was to know about the medical industry. Then they gave them all the research that they had for 400 years and sent them to their top research centers to build better forts with the body. And that 400 years of plant technology that they gave them showed them there was over 260 plants that are beneficial to the body. The research team took those plants and they narrowed it to the top 10%, like garlic, turmeric, red raspberry, black cherry, things like this. Then they said, okay, if you have a terminal condition, number one, you don't have a lot of time. And number two, digestion is one of the biggest tolls on the body. So how can we pass digestion and get it directly into the blood? So they learned that when you eat plants, there's a natural fermentation process where extracts slide from the food into the bloodstream. This is a natural process that's done in the body. And so they figured out how to assimilate that because obviously the body's not using the entire plant. So you can show them the spray, you just spray it in your mouth. The cells of the mouth immediately recognize it as food. It believes you're eating and it goes right into the bloodstream. So these perfect foods is what your body needs as essential to build healthy blood. So their idea was rather than trying to create something from the outside as an outside influence to the body, if the blood's designed to neutralize toxins and the immune system kills viruses, pathogens, and rids the body of chemicals, and then it builds memory cells so you can't get it or spread it, why would you try to do something better than what the blood's designed to do? So that's exactly what they did. They bypassed the digestion. You showed the bottle right there. You can show them how you can spray it,
Let me
and
just
it's
show you, this
essential.
is what it looks like. Four
Very
sprays.
simple.
That's it. It goes right into the bloodstream and the whole body responds to this. And the circulation opens up and accepts it and opens up the microcirculation so it can go where all this chemical stuff that we eat gets all shut down and it doesn't go there. So this is the fastest way into your bloodstream and into your cells.
Exactly. You know, the research team, they studied the Black Plague. That killed nearly 50% of the European population. The Spanish flu killed 50 million. In World War I, they used chemical weapons on their own people. So this intense research taught them exactly how the immune responds to poison. So for example, when we eat food, we poison our body every time we eat because the soil and the water is damaged. So what happens in the body? There's an immediate response with inflammation telling the immune system that poison has enters. The immune system closes the microcirculation to protect poison from reaching the cell. If that reached the cell, then it damages the cell and that cell replicates damaged DNA. So obviously it's bad because that would kill you. So that's the natural response. Then the blood comes in and re-cleans that back open and the immune system can get in there and get rid of the damage. So this is how the body works. So if the body can neutralize toxins and destroy these things to get it out of the body, this is essential for everyone on the planet. It's your own blood, your own immune system doing all the work. And this is how they reversed age.
This is profound. Nobody does this. Nobody has this. This is 60 years worth of research and development and such technical. I mean, half the research team are quantum physicists. They figured out how to go into the quantum structure of these plants and locate, isolate, and remove the most important, high frequency, most active, most restorative parts of the plant. Though we've never gotten it in this form before. It's perfect. The other thing
Exactly.
I wanted to ask you, so my understanding of this reverse biological aging, not anti-aging, reverse biological aging, is that, well, I'm 73. So before I used this, would have a heart cell or a brain cell or a skin cell die, my body would recreate a 73-year-old cell with a shorter telomere, the end cap on DNA, which indicates length of life. But now, because this stimulates my stem cells and my immune system is able to recognize the fastest aging cells and the most damaged or diseased cells and get rid of them. And my stem cells, which before at 73, I didn't have very many active ones. Now I've got lots. They come in and they can be anything. They can be a heart cell or a brain cell or a skin cell. And so now my old aging cells are being replaced like by brand new baby cells. And that's how we're actually reversing biological age. Is that accurate?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Up until this research actually was published, every person out there that was trying to reverse age, they were trying to use an outside influence to get you to lengthen the telomere. And just like you said, the length of that telomere, the Nobel Prize winners documented that is your actual lifespan, and it gets shorter and shorter. Think of it like a shoestring at the end of or a cap at the end of a shoestring. Brand new shoestring, it works perfectly, but as that phrase, the shoestring becomes irrelevant, and that's our lifespan. So this team documented through a DNA blood test that they could measure the length of your telomere. This research team knew that you couldn't lengthen those, but if your body produced new baby cells, they would already be long. And so, like you explained, when our immune system is out looking for healthy or damaged cells, it's like muddy water. It's not a clear picture. And so this whole response of poison coming into the microcirculation, what happens is when that microcirculation closes down, now your cells are not receiving oxygen and nutrients in real time like it should. Those cells merge together and they become fast aging cells because they replicate faster. Well, when you start producing these perfectly round, shaped and sized blood cells, all of a sudden it's like crystal clear. Now your immune system will start killing fast aging cells so rapidly that stem cells that normally only turn on during repair must turn on to produce new baby cells. And that's what they measured at that lab, the government accredited lab, showing that we had people not 2 to 3 years slow down, but we're talking 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20, even 30 years age reversal. And so like you explained, your hair gets thicker, your nails get stronger, your skin looks younger. You're able to do things that you did at a much younger age. And that's what we're getting from everybody on this technology.
Oh, that is so true. And I've been using this, and I do a lot of videos, and people have watched me get younger. My wrinkles have gone away. My hair's got better. I've got fingernails. Never in my life did I have long nails that were hard. I mean, I could use my thumbnail as a screwdriver. And my aches and pains from all my years of being skater and a gymnast, all the falls, and it's gone away. I have more energy than I've had in, oh my gosh, so many years, more mental clarity. I sleep like a baby. I mean, I really am reversing an age. I mean, that's just profound. I love it. And I've got so many people that are having the same kind of results. It's the best thing I've been in natural healing and energy medicine for 50 years. I've never seen anything even close to this, because there isn't anything like this. This is it. So if you're looking to reverse an age and issues that came along with age, which is like everything, issues that come from inflammation, because that's the cause of aging and all of our issues, this is it.
Absolutely. And you hit the nail on the head. It's your blood and your immune system that's the product. We're just giving you the food. To build blood, you need perfect food. Perfect food builds the best blood. And we all know if we could live a life with no toxins, no chemicals in our food, we would live long, healthy lives. But it's because of this exposure that shortens our lifespan. So what our body is doing is cleaning that garbage back out to rejuvenate your body and give you that length and healthy quality of life that everybody deserves. And that's what everybody is experiencing. I have been an athlete my entire life. I played football. My first love was to go on at the highest level. But because of back injuries where I walked with a limp and had so much damage, I couldn't pursue my dream. So when I left college, my dream was to get back to good health. And so I worked with natural doctors for many years, always working with the latest and the greatest things. But I didn't understand that my own blood could do things that I didn't even understand. Humans don't get what the blood can do that's so profound because it was developed, our body's developed by something higher.
I did not understand that either. And Jeff, I, every issue has cleared up in my body, except I still have bone on bone in my hip. And by the second month of using this, I was walking with no pain. I mean, I'm regenerating my hip even.
Absolutely.
Or
Every cell is touched by blood. So over time, they say every 7 years, your body will completely replace every cell in the body. That's why you hear about people that were walking with canes. And after they've been on this for 5 years, they're walking completely normal because that tissue has regenerated from fresh blood flow.
And you've never heard that anywhere before, I'm sure.
Never, never.
So thank you. Is there anything else? Oh, if you're listening to this and you would like to try it or like some additional information, call the person who invited you to hear this. So, because every person that has been sharing this, that's sharing this video, would love to share this with you. This is what everybody needs. I mean, we've got everybody in our family on it, including babies, all the way up to, 100-year-olds. This is for everybody and for every pet. I mean, that dog back there, Bo, I put it on his food in morning and evening, and he's just as healthy as he could be at 8 years old, and just like a puppy. So.
Yeah, animals heal 5 to 7 times faster than a human. So if you want to see what can happen to you in the future, give it to an animal that's not doing very well and watch how quickly they can turn around. We had a dog that they had to hold the food to its nose because it couldn't see it. And in 30 days, the eyesight was resumed. These are the types of things that happen in humans. It just takes us a little longer. But just like anything, when we go to the gym and work out, we're not going to get big in 1 week. It takes time. It took time for people's bodies to get into bad shape and to age, and it will take time for it to come back. But anyone that does this technology consistent over years, they'll never stop once they've been doing it for 3 years because the changes are so profound that they know their body's younger.
But in the first 4 months, if you were to do this 3 times a day, that keeps it in your bloodstream all day long. And in the first 4 months is a blood cycle. In that time, every red blood cell dies and a new one takes its place. So if you're keeping this in your bloodstream, every new blood cell is being formed in the presence of these high frequency molecules. So they take on the frequency, the information from nature, and these quantum nutrients. So by the end of 4 months, it's a complete upgrade in every red blood cell in your body. I mean, this is so big. This is so, I don't even have words for it. This is what everybody needs. This is what we've been waiting for. And I hope this is something that really gets your attention. Call the person who shared this with you so we can get some in your body real soon.
Thanks, Kare.
Your health. Thank you for all your information, Jeff. I really appreciate it. You're absolutely incredible with this. And I know you've been doing this for a long time. And I appreciate you sharing this with us today. Thanks so much.
My pleasure, Kare.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Blessings for your health.